Howdy ho, Stampers, Deb Valder, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here, and today I'm going to show you how to do this adorable little nugget box. It's small enough for a Ferrero Rocher, and it's also small enough to give to the elf on the shelf. In here, for my little elf, I'm going to put, or I did put, some little Hershey Kisses, and in this one right here, I have a Ferrero Rocher, and it's done with all of our new product that will be available to you in January of 2014. So let's get started. The first thing that I need to do is to grab my punch box, or my envelope punch board. Okay, so here's my envelope punch board. I cut my cardstock down to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and I'm going to make the first. Round of scores at 1 1/2. Okay, so and that's the size of our box. So that's why I'm starting at the 1 1/2. So I'm going to start at 1 1/2. I'm going to score and punch, and I'm going to do all of my 1 1/2 inch ones first. To me, it's just a whole lot easier than and a lot faster too than trying to do both scores at the same time. It's both different size scores. Okay, so it's 1 1/2 all the way around, and it's this fast. I mean, I'm not zooming up the video. It's just this fast. So that's our first round of boxes, and the reason I do that is because I want to make sure that my measurement in the middle is going to be exactly right. Now I have to make the depth of the box. So I'm going to go over to 3 3/4, and I'm going to do that all the way around the same way. I'm going to punch and score, and then I'm going to go over to 3 3/4 and punch and score. And if you forget to punch, you can go back and you can punch, just line it up with the score mark, and you're good to go. So every single side should have 2 punches and 2 scores, just looking like this, okay? So the next thing that we need to do is to cut off of our corners, okay? I like to take and fold everything first, though. So you're going to take this little folder. It's a variation from our bone folders, but if you have one of these, it's really good to use because you want your box to be crisp and clear. So you're going to do this all the way around, and then the next thing, and this helps you actually to find these, you're going to take and you're going to cut off each one of these corners, okay? You're going to have 8 of them, so as you go along, you can count them, but you'll know when you don't actually have them done. So what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to cut to this corner, and then right where that little curve is, you're going to cut that off, and you're going to do it all the way around 8 times. Okay? So when you're done cutting those, you're going to have a piece that looks like this. Okay? So all of my corners, all 4 here, or all 2 here, all the way around, are all cut out. Okay, the next thing that I like to do is I like to round my top. So let's get our punch board back out, put it upside down, or you're just going to take and you're going to put this into this side, and you're going to punch your corners all the way around. Okay, just punch them all the way around, all 4 sides. And that's the nice thing about our punch board, is it's got so many different things that are attached to it. So you've got 2 punches, you've got your scoreboard, there's a lot to it. So now you have a piece that looks like this. All 4 corners are cut, all 4 tabs are punched, and now we're ready to put our hole in. So what I did was I took my circle framelits, and I placed it right inside here and ran it through my Big Shot and cut out my circle. You can't use a punch because you can't get the punch in that far. So that's why I'm going to tell you again and again and again. You need the circle framelits, you need the square framelits, you need the oval framelits. I use them for everything. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your silicone mat, and you really do need one of these also. I'm not just saying that. You really do need a silicone mat, and you'll see why. You're going to take this piece right here, and you're going to put snail all the way around. Now, if you didn't have your mat, what you would be doing is you would be taking and putting glue onto your paper, and then the outside of your paper gets stuck, and then you just have an awful mess. So if you just put snail adhesive all the way around there, I took a piece of our window sheets. I don't know. Yep, you can see it. I took a piece of our window sheets and I just cut it down to about, let's see, about a 1 1/4 inch piece, maybe a little bit bigger. because this is 1.5, so I wanted it to be just a little bit bigger, and that's going to be our window, okay? See, each one of these has a window in it. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take, and we have to fold up our box. So what I like to do, see this little fold right here? What I like to do is to just take and push it in, just like this. So I'm going to take this, you're going to just push it in, and it's very, very easy, okay? You're going to line up your sides like this, and then line up your sides just like that, and then take the inside and take your bone folder again and just flatten it out, okay? And you're going to do this all the way around. So you're going to do it to that one. Let me just show you one more time. You're going to take it, you're going to push it in like this, okay? Get your sides even, and then lay it down, and you're just going to take, can you see that? You're just going to take and flatten it out, okay? Just like that. Just flatten it right out, all right? And you're going to do that all the way around. Once you've got that completed, okay, we're going to have to start putting our box together. We're almost done, and that's how simple this box is, okay? So our little window is going to be on the top, just like that. So now what I do, again, using your silicone mat, you cannot do this if you do not have a silicone mat. Okay, now what we need to do is to add our adhesive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over where you see these valleys, okay? Where you see all of these valleys. What you're going to do is I like to just throw some glue on there all the way around. Okay, just on these valleys, because these are going to get glued together, okay? Now, after I've done that, I go back, and on one side where I have a straight line, I'm going to take and I'm going to put some adhesive close to that straight line on all 4 sides, and I'll explain that in just a moment, why we're doing that, okay? Again, you need your silicone mat, and you'll see why in just a minute, okay? So I have this on all 4 sides. Now, before I actually glue those together, it's easier to glue the inside piece right here. So what I'm going to do is, in this little valley right, or in this little triangle right here, I need to put glue on one of those triangles. And you don't have to put a lot of glue, okay? You're going to just take and you're going to put a little bit of glue on each one of these. Now, if I was to do this on a scrap piece, or on a piece of paper, what I glued down here would have stuck to the mat, where here, because I have my silicone mat, it didn't stick. All right, now we're ready to put together. So these 2 pieces right here that are glued each side, I'm going to take and I'm going to push that in, okay, and glue that, and then this one is going to get pushed to the side, okay? And it's really good to take your bone folder or your little scoring tool and just push it down harder, okay? So we're going to take and we're going to put this one together and push it down, and put this one together like that, and push it down, and then put this one together, push it together, and push it down. Okay, then the last piece that you have to do is to just fold them, and in between each one of these, I take my little mini glue dots, put one right here, glue that down, put one right here, glue that down, put one right here, and glue that down. So when you're done, you have your box that has your opening that looks like this, okay? This is where we had the window sheet, this is where we had, this is where we put all of our pieces together just like this, okay? Your box goes together just like this, okay? And that's how it ends up. Then to embellish this one, I took some of our new this is our new vellum paper, and it has gold stripes on it. There's a piece that has a gold stripe. There's 2 pieces that have the hearts, and there's 2 pieces that have polka dots. And this is our new sequence. And I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this. If you go to my blog, I did a comparison between 3 of the different flowers. It's a flower set, but it's a miniature punch that goes along with it. I love, love, love that. And then on my elf on the shelf box right here, which I think is very cute, I used an adorable little stamp set in the holiday mini catalog that'll be gone pretty soon, along with the paper. And I used our new fringe scissors to do my little piece right here. So I hope you enjoyed my post. I hope you love your envelope punch box. You need it. You need a silicone mat. There's a few things that are absolutely a must-have, and those are 2 of them. So take care. Stop by my blog, and have a great day.